Hi there everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to start a new series of short videos where I'm going to answer viewers' questions and show you how to do things in the editor. I do get asked regular questions in my comments section, and this is my attempt to try to answer those questions in a little bit more of a constructive way. So before I get started, if there are any things that you want to do in the portal editor, if there's anything that has been confusing you, feel free to get in touch. Feel free to send me a message or put a comment in the comments section, and you never know, I might be able to get round to it and answer your questions. As always, if you like the content, if you got something useful out of this, please like the video. It does help me with the YouTube algorithm, and don't forget, clicking the subscribe button if you haven't done so already is enormously helpful to me, as it helps me on my way to 1,000 subscribers. Right, without further ado, very quickly, let's get on with this short video answering one of my viewers' questions in Portal. So I got this question 10 days ago from C Maverick D, and the question was, so I have what I think would be a great game mode, but I don't know if it is even possible. Could you possibly answer this for me? Is it possible to modify a player's health to constantly drain until they get a kill? I'm new to this and barely understood what you were showing, but watched your video a couple of more times as it started to make a little bit more sense to me there at the end. So here we are in the rules editor, and as always there are a number of different ways to achieve the result that we want here, but all that we're basically saying is while the player is alive, keep taking an amount of their health, and then also if they get a kill, set their health back to the maximum that it can be. So we're going to use two rules to do this, one that's going to deal with the reducing health and one that is going to deal with setting their health back to the maximum that it can be. So we'll do the first rule, drain health, and we're going to attach this to when the player is deployed. That means that this rule will run whenever the player is deployed, which makes sense because that's the only time they can have their health reduced. And then we're going to need to make use of a loop. We're going to continuously, so we're going to keep looping and reduce their health by an amount. Now in this case I'm going to reduce the health by 1, but obviously once you've got the rules in place you can make the alterations that you want. So we're going to say while the player is alive, take 1 off their health. So we need to get the state of the player. So while the player is alive, let's just do that. So we've got player, and then we should have get player state. There we go. So while get player state, and now we need to get the player that has been deployed. So we're going to find that under event payloads. So we've got there. So while this player, let's get their state. So we've got get player state. Player state bool is alive. There we go. And then we just need to take an amount off their health. So let's do that. I'm going to go up to the player tab just up here, and we are going to deal damage just like that. And then we're going to say get the event player, and then we need to take an amount off. So when we deal damage, let's just have a look at that. It is which is the player that's going to get the health reduced and by how much, and which player has reduced the health. That's optional, so we're not going to use that one, but let's take an amount off their health, so literals and 1. Now if you want this to take more than that off them, you can do. You just need to alter that figure there, and then we just need to make it wait for a second before it does it again. And we do that by clicking on the logic blocks and getting wait, and we will wait for 1 second, and that tiny block of code deals with draining the health. So one quick recap: while the player is alive, deal damage of 1 to that player and wait for 1 second before going around and doing it again. Obviously you can alter that however you like. You can deal more damage or wait for longer. The choice is entirely up to you. Now we're going to put another rule in which deals with setting their health back to its initial value, because obviously when they get a kill. So let's just grab another rule. We're gonna put reset health. You can call these whatever you like, of course. And we're going to look at the events, and we've got on player earned kill. And in this is a nice and simple one. Here we're just going to set their health back to whatever their maximum health is. So in order to do that, we're back in the player blocks again, and we go down to soldier, and we can get the heal block just there. And again, in this case, it's the player that earned the kill. So we'll just grab this event payload from up there That makes it nice and easy. And then it needs a number just here, which is the value that we want to heal them by. So we could put a number in there, which would be something like 100. That's what we want to heal them by. But instead, we're going to heal them by the amount of their max health. So this will push them all the way back up to the maximum health they are able to have. And in order to do that, we need to get the player state again. So under player, get player state. Let's go there. That returns a number. We want to get the event players state, and then under selection lists, under player state number, which is the one we're looking for just there, we are going to heal them to their maximum health. The end little block here is an optional one. Again, this is the person that's healed. This player, we don't need that because we are going to heal them through the game. And that is the complete code for C Maverick D in order to solve the problem that you set. This block of code will drain the player's health by 1 every second while they're alive. And if the player gets a kill, this block heals the player that got the kill, and it sets the value of the heal to be whatever that player's maximum health is set to, whatever the maximum health they can get. And that's the end of my first little short video showing people how to solve their own little problems that they've got in Portal. Again, if you've got any questions, if you've got anything you'd like me to have a look at, please do get in touch. Post something in the comments. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing from the channel. If you like the video, please click the like button. And of course, as always, click on the subscribe button if you haven't done already. Really appreciate it. Right, take care everybody. Until next time, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.